After Nigeria lost the Afcon final to Ivory Coast, we've got the highlights from the match reactions and the watch along. Filhos da puta, make sure you're hitting the likes button and subscribing. Filhos da merda, let's go, caramba.
They say Iwobi is the most creative player. What has he created?
Ajayi, well done.
What has Iwobi created now? What has he done?
He's been so shit in this tournament.
Oh, Awobi, man. This guy, the Lagos Booker T, bro, getting absolutely destroyed. All the top gooners that were gassing this Filhos da puta up to me, yeah? Chat to me now. Chat to me out. Big up all the African unks, man.
And
honestly,
the worst thing that will ever happen is if Ivory Coast scored very late.
My brother, don't end.
Have you seen us come back from a goal down?
How can you play final as if you're playing a friendly match?
Hey, Jesus Christ. Our players are now tired. Wait, by what? Oh, God Almighty.
Wow. No, don't do that. It will be just drop it. Drop it now.
They had enough. Unks had enough. Drop the ball, Awobi. How's this manager? I can't believe he's Portuguese as well. Dia said it's Filhos da puta também, que não sabe nada do futebol. How are you playing Awobi, yeah, as a creative midfielder? This Filhos da puta, bro, he will trip over his own leg, bro. What is he doing? What is he doing, bro? Listen, I completely get the stress. The Nigerians were absolutely stressed.
When you talk about the midfield to the attack, there is no virtually. If I was Ivory Coast, I would even play more than this. What kind of negative football is this man playing for us?
One of the poorest
finals ever in Nations Cup.
It just feels like our women would even do better.
They didn't play Equatorial Guinea like this. Even the Congo that they won, they didn't play Congo like this. They didn't play Congo. So how long do we defend? You are already 1-1. How long do you defend? Olaina is tired. Is there nobody to bring him? We have Chidozie Awazim on the bench. Why don't you bring Chidozie Awazim?
This is not football.
How long do you defend this Bukari? How long do you defend this merda, bro? I'm telling you. Man's literally doing a watch along with his hair, bruv, his hair in a wrap here, looking like Cardi B. He's had enough. The Nigerian Cardi B, he has had enough, bro. He's like, bro, this football's unbearable. I said it. I said that Nigeria ain't going to be doing nothing, bro, because the way they played against them African fish salesmen, bro, them Angolan fishermen, bro. I've been saying these man, bro, the Angolan teams, bro, they be selling flipping bootleg phones, bootleg flipping laptops here. These guys were playing Stoke football against Angola. Fuck this. Finish that put. I said, nah. Listen, I feel sorry for Nigeria. I actually wanted Nigeria to win, man, but they had enough.
What is this? What is this?
Suffer. Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Wow. Jesus.
What is Super Eagles playing? What are you people playing?
Jesus. Sebastian Haller almost.
What are they playing for crying out loud?
It in our own 18 very well.
Nobody. Look at how they encroach our defense. Look at. Nobody. Look at.
Wow.
I beg again. Is there anybody on the pitch?
Wow.
Man said, is there anybody on the pitch? I can't lie. Their left back and their right back was getting cooked. Them Filhos da puta were getting cooked, bro. I don't know what happened, bro. These man thought they were coming out, putting the team looking like Wakanda. Bro, this is like the Wakanda second film. It flopped. Absolutely flopped. The way they were getting skilled up, bicycle kicks in the box. Even Harler was doing bicycle kicks, bro. Big up to him. Man just got well, bro. And man's doing, I can't believe it. Osman looking like the African, looking like the Lagos Flash. Looking like the Lagos flipping Usain Bolt. That Filhos da puta died. That guy died, bro. All he is a budget of a Bamiyang. That's all he is, bro. Oh my days. I can't lie. That was a disgraceful performance. Big Uggs, man, they had enough.
That maybe you are streaming. Can you help and just tone Peseru your water bottle?
I think it's time they should even remove Lookman. Why don't you bring in? How can Super Eagles be playing as if they are underdogs from the beginning of the competition? You even play Guinea-Bissau. You are playing as an underdog. Is this a finance for crying out loud? Is this a finance? Is it what all Nigerians have been lingering or have been anticipating to see?
So this is what I stayed the whole day not eating because I barely had appetite today.
I went to market.
This is exactly what I stayed.
I went to market. They are selling this jersey for how long? Some people are buying jersey 50,000, 40,000. Is it what they are buying jersey to come and watch?
Bro, man is sending for the man in Brixton Market and that. But the man are trying to make a little peas. He's had enough. Why am I buying the jersey, bro? I feel the same pucaria with Arsenal, bro. Thank God I didn't buy this jersey. It got given to me. I get it, man. I get it. As one of the favourites to perform like that against the team that Nigeria beat in the group stages to then, bro, I can't lie. I can't lie, man. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke, bro. Chukwueze, I don't know what, bro, but Chukwueze looking like the Nigerian Wycliffe, bro. I don't know what he was doing as well. He was trash as well.
Pesero has no. I keep saying people say I don't like him. I don't like him because why? He has not improved Nigerian football. Not for once. He has never improved Nigerian football. Since
he was lost. He wasn't marking. See, if you're not marking, are you not supposed to go to the post? You're supposed to go. If you're not marking, you're not supposed to go to that edge. Where are we in? Have we stopped the era of us defending?
This is what I am saying.
He left the player.
They had enough.
Wow.
No, how dare you?
Oh, but this side you said, what did they happen now? This side you said, what is happening here now?
How dare you?
Who is this side do now?
I didn't go. It's overrunning right now.
They can't believe it. They're about to lose it, man. The guy on the left, he's had enough. These filhos da puta são inúteis da merda, não sabem jogar, parece que não são profissionais, estes maricas da merda, bro. They had enough. Enough.
I think this is the end. This is honestly the end to me. Honestly, I don't know. But it's 2-1. They've come from 2 goals. They've come from a goal down to beating us.
You see what I told you about removing Olain now? He's tired, he's weak.
Oh, meu Deus. Meu Deus.
When you are winning matches, that's when you expect the coach to do 1 or 2 changes going forward, so that in case this plan A doesn't work, plan B will work. But Pesero has shown us over time that he has no plan A, he has just one plan, he has no plan B, he has no plan C, he has no plan D.
See, Iwobi, don't even walk on that pitch. Just get out of that pitch. You are useless as a player.
Well, Alex, it will be off, and in comes Yusuf. Also,
complete useless player.
Yo, I love the Nigerians, man. They're so honest. Bro, big up the Nigerians, man. I completely get it. Listen, it is what it is. You, man, knocked out Angola. I was expecting you lot to perform. But what kind of nonsense is this, bro? Honestly, like, the midfield was a joke. I don't see why Iheanacho didn't come on the pitch a lot earlier. Nah, bro. This is crazy. I would have been fuming. I'd be fuming. I swear down. I completely get it, man. That manager was absolutely lost. I completely get the Nigerians' pain, bro. Look, the Unks on the left. You see Unks on the left? Bro, this guy, he's had enough. He's literally
okay, Kelechi Iheanacho is also in.
Kudos. You have done a good job. That's a good coach.
Yeah.
We have all the materials. Everybody you are playing, you are defending. You play Guinea-Bissau, you are defending. You play Equatorial Guinea, you are defending. You play Ivory Coast, everybody you are just defending.
That bit at the end. He's had enough, man. Yo, nah. Listen. Commiserations to Nigeria, man.
Man. Nobody should talk about renewing Pesero's contract.
Anybody that even makes that the coach is
It doesn't deserve it.
Your mouth should just close.
It doesn't deserve it.
Anyone that's saying the manager should stay, your mouth should just close. Just close one time. Bro, big up to the Nigerians, man. Nah, these men are too funny.
People, from the beginning of the competition, we have been complaining the same thing. Oh, people should rest. They will do this, they will do that. How can you come into a competition with just one formation, one pattern of play? And apart from that, you have, if other people who have understood you comes up. Okay, look at possession.
Don't look at possession. Possession was 62 for the Ivory Coast, 37 for us. Total shots 18-5.
18.
Shots on goal 8-1.
1.
Corners 5-1. Offsides, their fouls, we had more fouls than them. Now the question is, we knew that set pieces can hurt them. Why did we not go for set pieces?
It's crazy. Literally, Nigeria didn't create nothing, man. I don't know what they were doing, bro. It was trash. It was trash. But I tell you what, I need some of these Nigerians in the Arsenal fan base, bro. They got standards. They're not tolerating nothing. They're not listening no pukaria about Project Youth. Give it time. Oh, the manager, maybe he just needs this, he needs that. Don't be toxic and negative. Everyone is in accordance, bro. Get that Pesero, Filuta, Puta out the club, bro. Honestly, nah. Big up to Nigerians, man. Keeping the standards high for your nation, man. Can't lie.
The entire Nigerian, the entire what do you call it? The coach should bow his head in shame. It is a disgrace. I have nothing. I have literally nothing.
Bow your head in shame. It is a disgrace. Yo, big up to these man. Big up to the others, man.
That Pesero is an albino. Sorry to say, I'm not a racist, but I'm trying to make you understand. He's just a man that carried white skin. He has nothing upstairs. He has nothing upstairs to offer this team. How can you have this kind of bundle of players? And yet, from the beginning of the competition, and you know why I'm so angry about this coach? You have been with this team for how long? For over a year, going 2 years. 2 years. You are going 2 years. This man just took over this team from what? From the quarter knockout. That's when this man took the team and was able to change so many things in the Ivorian team. And yet this man has been there for 2 years. And yet you cannot even give us a good football. Nigeria.
This manager's an albino, you know. He's calling his manager Ice Spice. Nah, he's had enough. They've had enough, man. They've had enough. The manager pushed them way too far. They pushed them way too far. The mad thing is, yeah, bro, Oyendika, why didn't he come on? Do you know what I mean? Why didn't Nacho come on like a lot earlier? Why didn't Ahmed Musa as well? Why didn't he come on? Like literally, like why are they just parking the bus? You know what I mean? When Ivory Coast flipping equalized, go for it. Kill them off. It's a final. So I get it, man. Listen, man said called him albino. That's mad.
I played from the beginning of the competition till now as underdogs. So even if Nigeria is to play Lagos FC, they will still play as underdogs. When you have so many people on the bench, you have the likes of Theo Murphy, you did not start him. You decided to go for a Chukwueze. I don't know which advising you. You tell me that Ahmed Musa is almost your assistant coach. He advises you on what to do. You have a team, you're going to play an everyone team that has 3 good midfielders in that team. You're playing an Alex Iwobi who is a shadow in that midfield. Where did this man learn for crying out loud? Why are we bringing mediocres to come and manage our football?
Bro, Nigerians didn't trust the process, bro. They did what Arteta's doing. Super Mick Arteta, you know what I mean? Super Mick Pesero, bro. He knows exactly what you need. He knows exactly what you need, bro. If you don't trust him, you got to F off down to Accra, bro. I'm telling you, it's mad. It's mad. It's actually mad. That manager's a fraud. He needs to get sacked immediately. If he's not already sacked, he needs to be sacked immediately. Immediately. How can you be managing one of the favorite nations with all that attacking prowess and that's the best that you're coming out with after you saw what Cape Verde were able to do in their attack with limited players, no star players? Bro, yeah, man. If you don't believe what this manager's doing, F off down to Accra, bro.
Why are you bringing people to come and do on the job training in Nigeria? Mourinho, is Mourinho the one coaching Nigeria? That Mourinho recommended him. Shame to all the people that accepted Pesero as our coach. And if you don't do anything about it, shame to the NFF. Because you are all shameful.
Bro, he's had enough, man. He's had enough. The head wrap just flung off, bro. Man is literally doing big unk settings, man. He's had enough. He has had enough. He's sending for everyone. Shameful. And he's right. He's right. As much as I'm laughing, yeah? Listen, Uncle's right, man. Uncle's actually right. Let's get this fan that actually wants to keep the manager, bro. I don't know what this one was on.
Another person they play you, they happy. Then all of a sudden you play final. You defeated the best team so far in the tournament out of our own mistake. We played ourselves into their hands. It's a shame. It's a big disgrace. So long as I'm concerned, it's a big disgrace. It's a shame to somebody like me here in Abidjan. Because I never expected this. If there is one game I think, or I know that Nigeria will lose, it shouldn't be this one.
I can't lie. This guy looks like he looks like a Nigerian, the baby. I can't even lie. He looks like the Lagos, the baby. He's had enough. Look at him. Bro, he's jumping up just to talk on that mic. He's had enough. Well, big up to the shirt though. The shirt looks wavy. I can't even lie. The vintage shirt looks wavy, bro. But bro, the Lagos, the baby, bro. He's had enough. Look, the head is shining, bro. He's fuming. Absolutely fuming.
We had no reason losing this game. But what can I do? What can I say? What do I know?
Positives. Any positives to take away?
So many positives. So many. If they don't politicize the team, if they can keep Pesero, we will build on this team. There are so many positives in this team. All we need to do is come back to the home base, go to the foreign base, scout some midfielders. We don't have midfielders. You must say it. We don't have midfielders. We have average midfielders. Before this tournament, we were afraid of attackers. We were afraid of defenders. But when the tournament started, we now had the best defense.
How can this guy say there's so many positives? Bro, you man got bodied by Ivory Coast. How can you say there's so many positives, bro? What are you chatting about? Nigeria got absolutely spanked in the final. How could you say there's so many positives? Bro, you man weren't winning your aerial duels. Aina at the back was getting flipping duppied. You know what I mean? Sansuni, is that how you say it? Bro, he was getting duppied as well. Bro, the coach has got to be sacked, bro. Has got to be sacked. You know what I mean? Listen, I don't know, man. Listen, listen, it's mad. For him to say there's so many positives to take away, I don't see no positives. The only positive thing that Nigeria can do is sack that manager because he was a disgrace.
Consider 2 goals before today. Then today we consider 2. Because we have midfield. They dominated the midfield from the beginning to the end. We have a very good back line. Some young boys who have years to play. Fine. Ekong is not that young. I know Ajayi is not old. But we have at least Olaino and Basi. These are young players. Saidu is also young. Can we go to the midfield and recruit players who can play the modern football in the midfield, who are very progressive in their play? Because that is our problem. We don't progress from the midfield. Modern football is that you pick from your back. If you have 2-5 assists, who can connect with the central defenders, with central defensive midfielders, you play. But we didn't do that because we don't have the personnel. In our first game against Ecuador,
absolute facts. There's no one to carry the ball. There's no one to create anything. You know what I mean? Oyenka, is that how you say his name? Bro, he wasn't doing anything. Iwobi wasn't doing anything. Lookman wasn't helping the midfield nor the attack. Chukwueze, bro, I barely even saw him in the game. Osimhen, it's not his strength to drop in deep and receive the ball. The whole formation and setup was completely wrong. And he's right. They need to go get some midfielders because they got no creativity in there. And the thing is, they do have some midfielders that were on the bench that were young, that could maybe affect the game, but they didn't come on. I don't understand it. You know what I mean? Like, if you got the young boys, just throw them on. Like, you're losing the midfield battle. You're getting peppered defensively. So this whole defensive setup didn't stop bicycle kicks, didn't stop Ivory Coast taking on your fullbacks and cooking them and leaving them for dead. So you might as well attack. It wasn't even like Nigeria was defending well. You know what I mean? The first bicycle kick hit the side netting. So they were always knocking on the door. You might as well attack. You might as well go forward. You know what I mean? But they weren't able to spring an attack because there was no way that they could connect the defense to the attack. There was no transition in the way that Nigeria was playing. I don't understand it. It was just stay back, and hope and pray that up front, Osimhen can do something on his own. It was crazy.
We tried to play fanciful football. We drew 1-1. Then we reversed to playing dirty and winning. And it worked for us. So why didn't we play dirty today? Why didn't we play dirty? We have a very nice team. Before
a very nice team. I wouldn't say you have a very nice team, my guy.
You are there going there to dance with them in the dressing room. You cannot tell this man that, see, this thing you're doing is wrong. Nigeria has no pattern of play. We cannot, we don't, there is no progression from the defense to the midfield to the attack from the beginning of the competition till now. As it was in the beginning, so shall it be. What would that end?
Now I gotta run that bit back. That bro, no, pick up the Africans, man. Always quoting the Bible verses and that, man. Big up. Man.
Nigeria has no pattern of play. We cannot. We don't. There is no progression from the defense to the midfield to the attack from the beginning of the competition till now. As it was in the beginning, so shall it be. World without end. A shame. If anybody talks about Pesero having a contract, there are some words I will not release from here. But God will judge you. And we are going to play South Africa.
If anyone says to keep the manager, there's some words I could not say here. I will not release from here. Yo, big up to Uggs, man. He had enough. He had enough.
A two-legged match in the World Cup qualifier. We are going to still continue like this. A man that is so afraid, the South African coach was talking about himself. He was shaking, he was jittering. And it's true. You have stayed with this team for 2 years. You are playing this kind of football. You are seeing that you are winning 1-0, nothing. They equalize you 1-1, yet you are still sick on the gun. They scored you 2-1. You still went there. We don't have a coach. It's high time. If you have any black guy that can do it, let's give him the job. Pesero should be out. He shouldn't even come to Nigeria. All those people trying to host Super Eagles, they shouldn't host anybody again. Since they have won, Nigeria are the only ones that lost. They hosted and lost. You are coming here instead of you to go and do your proper homework, instead of your coach to sit down every time giving us flimsy excuses. Flimsy excuses. If Nigerian government is not bad, can't you give us smile so that we can smile? Let the football be good now.
Yo, Irish, what are you saying, my guy? Listen, I love Nigerians, man. You guys say it as it is. I love it. I love the passion. I love when you guys had enough. You don't. You start even talking about Bible scriptures. You know what I mean? So it was at the beginning. So shall it be at the end. You know what I mean?
The end, yeah, for real, dude, for real.
Bro, I want your reaction. We're gonna keep playing. We're gonna get your reaction. As a Nigerian, we're definitely gonna get your thoughts on the game, bro.
Let football be good. If the government is not good, let us enjoy football. Please. Please. Iwobi. You bring Iwobi. He was just strolling in the field. Maybe he was thinking that he was wearing an Ivorian jersey. Strolling in the field.
That one is very anyhow player.
Strolling in the field. Zedu Sanusi. I keep clamoring for us to play Bruno Onyemechi. Even when Zedu was tired, you have a Bruno on the bench. You did not include him. Even when Olaina is tired, you have Chidozie Awozim. You did not include him. Kudos to our coach. Very good coach. Even if you are not going to bring him, why don't you bring Kenneth Omeru and shift Bassi to the left-hand side? I have been saying it from the beginning. Let me tell everyone that is listening, I am better off than Pesero. I am better off than Pesero. I don't know where he went to his school. He knows nothing about football. Shame. Cameroon, lifeless Cameroon. We scored them 2. But if you score 1 goal, that was what I was saying first time. If you score 1 goal and this will equalize you, what do? A coach that does not have drawing board. A coach that does not learn from his mistakes. Kudos to the Ivorians. They hosted and they won. Kudos. They are not 3. They have gone to the competition 5 times. They have won 3. We have gone 8 times in the finals. We have won 3. Kudos. Pesero, you tried. You'll be shocked tomorrow. They will begin to talk about his contract.
I beg they should go and give Pesero the contract too, because Nigerians we no get sense at all. So I beg let them do. I beg let them give him extra 10 years. I'm okay.
Ash, how you doing, bro? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Listen, let's take away the jokes now, the clips and everything else like that. As a Nigerian, I'm sure you watched the game yesterday. Where did it go wrong for Nigeria? Why were Ivory Coast so strong? Do you want Pesero to stay in managing your nation? Let's start off with the game first before we get onto Pesero. What was your thoughts?
Okay, first of all, the better team won.
Okay.
You get me? It felt like we were playing against an EPL team yesterday. For real, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, the football was so... Ivory Coast were so good from the midfield. You get me? The wingers. Adingra was too much for the fullback. You get me? So, I feel like it was just... I don't know why Nigerians are so surprised. Like, why are they so like? You're not supposed to be so surprised. We've been playing this way ever since this tournament started. You get what I'm saying? We've not been fantastic, for real though. It's been this same kind of football: defense and then you play on the counter, defend and then you play on the counter. So it's been the same thing. You get me? And you defeated Ivory Coast this same way in the group stage game. You get me? And then in the finals, you turned up against Ivory Coast the same way, expecting the same result. No, things don't work that way. You get me? Things don't work that way. So it was just about the better team won yesterday, and Ivory Coast deserves it more. They wanted it more, and they got it. You get me?
Yeah. No, I hear that. I mean, what Osimhen, he seems like a striker that is similar to Aubameyang. He likes you to play the ball through when he's making a run between between defenses. Sorry, he's not a striker that plays with his back to goal like a Jesus. He likes to make runs, and he likes the midfield to find him making runs. Why is it that your manager put up Iwobi and players like that were creating nothing for Osimhen and isolating him up front?
But that I cannot explain though. But it still boils down to tactics though. It still boils down to tactics though. You get me? It still boils down to tactics. And if the question is, who is there to play? If you're taking off Iwobi, you're bringing on Aribo. You get me? What does he have to offer? What does Aribo have to offer? It's still the same. That's why I say it boils down to the tactics. You get me? The manager came up playing this 3 men at the back thing with two wing backs. That was just his plan. He's just a low budget Jose Mourinho. You get me? That was just his plan. Nothing else in his head. Just defend and counter. Defend and counter. You get me? Okay, Osimhen chase down defenders. Chase down defenders, win the ball, we break on the counter and we score. That was just the plan. There was nothing else. You get me? The rest of the team, stay back, defend. You get me? It boils down to tactics. It boils down to what the manager wanted, and
Bro, even
it's heartbreaking though.
I think Chukwueze did well, at Villarreal. He got his move now, to a bigger club. And what did he do? He did nothing. I didn't see him on the pitch.
Chukwueze is one of the worst wingers I've seen in my life. Like, how did you become a winger? Maldini called Chukwueze a waste of money at AC Milan. That was what Maldini said. That was a waste of money. That why did they sign Chukwueze? You get me? And then that guy offers nothing up front. One time an Arsenal fan told me, one time an Arsenal fan said we should sign Chukwueze. That was back when he was in Villarreal, and I was like, what are you saying? Chukwueze? I'll play wingers. I'll play wingers like what's his name? What's this guy's name? This guy Arteta played in the Carling Cup game against Brentford. The guy from the academy.
Who?
Sergio Junior.
Okay.
Sergio Junior. I'll play Sergio Junior over Chukwueze. Chukwueze is nothing. He gives you nothing. He runs with the ball. Final ball is so bad. You get me? And he can't tell me for a player like Chukwueze, I won't say tactics because you have the space as a winger. You have the space to run with the ball. You had the space. But another thing, that's where I'll question the manager. You've played with Moses Simon and Lookman throughout the tournament. You get me? So why bring Chukwueze into the final game? Why? When your best wingers have been Moses Simon and Lookman, why bring Chukwueze in? What was the reason?
It makes no sense, bro. Even Lookman, what was Lookman doing?
It felt like they were overwhelmed. You get me? It felt like they were so overwhelmed. And Olayin Adingra was so too much for that guy. Adingra was too much for him. You get me? Adingra, fantastic talent. He's a fantastic player. I would actually want Arsenal to get that player as backup for Saka or Martinelli. He's a fantastic winger. Has huge potentials. We saw yesterday, he created the two goals for Cote d'Ivoire. You get me? And talking about Osimhen, someone said something about Osimhen that Osimhen is not that striker. I said, listen, put Osimhen in Sebastian Haller's position, you get goals. That's a proper playing team, creating chances for their striker. You get me? Ivory Coast was doing.
Yeah, go on.
Ivory Coast was doing for Sebastian Haller what Nigeria wasn't doing for Victor Osimhen yesterday. You get it? They kept on playing those balls in. They kept on crossing those balls. But on our own side, Osimhen was busy chasing down defenders. That was what Osimhen was doing throughout the game, chasing down defenders.
I know, but this wasn't just the first game, bro. Like, even against Angola, bro, he had 2 chances he should have buried, bro. Against my nation, and he just put it wide. Maybe he's not a great header of the ball, but I have not been that impressed by him. I know the service hasn't been great. I know the football hasn't been great. But with the chances that he has had, it's not been great, bro.
But strikers always have that moment. Strikers always have those kind of games. You get me? Strikers always have those kind of tournaments. Like we've seen Osimhen at Napoli. We've seen his quality. We've seen what he can do. You get me? And we've seen him with wingers like Kvaratskhelia at Napoli. You get me? If you look at strikers like Haaland, they miss a lot. Haaland misses a lot, but he keeps on getting those chances. You get what I'm saying? So in a game, even if he misses like 2 or 3 chances, he gets more chances to score. And if he scores like 2, you forget about the 3 he has missed. You get me? But when you're not actually getting those services as a striker, and probably you get like 1 or 2 a game and you don't convert those 2, people keep talking about those ones you missed because you don't really get chances. But Osimhen is a very fantastic striker. Osimhen is a good striker. You get me? We can't take that away from him. We've seen him develop, and I believe in a proper team under a proper manager, Osimhen will give you goals.
I hear that. On the manager, where do you stand on the manager? Does he stay as Nigerian coach?
That guy,
you want him to leave? Listen,
right from the Equatorial Guinea game, I never rated that manager. Listen, people, when I see Nigerians after games like, praising the team, the performance and all that, I'd be like, you guys tell me managers like Mourinho, Antonio Conte, Thomas Tuchel, they are outdated. That's what you guys say. So how come this manager is looking like a messiah? He's also outdated because he's playing that kind of football. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's outdated. There's nothing. He's not tactical. There's nothing upstairs. Just defend and counter. Defend and counter. You get me? We saw that from Conte in the Premier League. Just defend and counter.
I mean,
that's it. Not more
to be a lot better. At least Mourinho will be able to make you look a lot better on the counter attack. I think Mourinho would do that. If Nigerians are happy with the style of football, of counter attack and football, I think in a cup Mourinho would do better. But I don't know. I'm
that's shit football.
I can't tell you to be happy with that.
That's shit football. You get me? Listen. Listen. We were winning. We were winning, and Nigerians were actually lost in winning. That we didn't bother about how bad we were playing. You get what I'm saying? We were playing so bad, but we were winning. You get me? And it was just about, against South Africa, we were lucky. They were the better team. You get what I'm saying? South Africa's played well. They were the better team. And then it was just about coming up against a better team who can take their chances, and you're out of the tournament. And we came against the Ivorian team who were better, and they took their chances. And that's it. You get me? You cannot always be lucky. It don't always work for you. You understand? Pesiro is, like I said, a low budget Mourinho. Jose Mourinho wannabe. That guy is nothing. You get me? Like, it's so funny though that imagine he was defeated by an assistant coach. You get, and it's so funny that that guy, the Ivorian manager, was so tactical than him. You get what I'm saying? Was so tactical than him. You look at the midfield. Although I know Ivory Coast has some very, 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 very fantastic midfielders, Frank Kessie, Cisco Fofana, Joan Siri. You get me? Those are fantastic players. You get me? They showed it yesterday. They wanted it more. You go to the wing, Adingra, like I said, a very fantastic player. You get me? But in games like that, you want to see your manager tweak something. You want to see him change something in the game, but still yet he was still hoping for one or two counter attacks to break. And the funny thing about yesterday was they felt like immediately they got that goal. Immediately Trust Ekong got that goal. Okay, we've gotten this goal. We sit back, we break on the counter again. Like, is that football? That's shit football. That's stupid football. You get me? That's stupid football. Like, football has actually gone past a certain level. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, the young midfielder that you had, Oyendika, why didn't he get a game?
What is Oyendika? It's simple. He's a midfielder. The manager wasn't playing midfield football. Was he playing midfield? No, he wasn't playing midfield football. No, he wasn't. So why bring on midfielders that will perform? He wasn't playing midfield football. He didn't need midfielders. He needed people to chase balls. He needed defenders. You understand? People can actually cuss out Iwobi for all I care. Iwobi is this, Iwobi is that, Iwobi is this. But what was the tactics? Because for all I know, Iwobi was doing is what he was asked to do: sit back, defend. Then when you get the loose ball, you send it for the wingers to run. That was the tactics. That was what these players were asked to do yesterday, and that's what they've been doing all throughout this tournament. That's what they've been doing. So, so the thing is funny. If you've been okay with these players doing this whole thing, this tournament, when we won against Angola, Pesiro, Super Eagles, you were okay with the counter-attacking football. When we won against South Africa, Pesiro, you were okay with the counter-attacking football, and all of a sudden you lose the final. Pesiro is shit. What happened to the energy when he was beating other people and you were happy with the counter-attacking football? You get what I'm saying? From the beginning of this tournament, I never rated the manager. I kept on saying that this manager is shit. You get me?
But are you saying that most Nigerians were happy throughout this competition? Most Nigerians were happy with Pesero?
That's what I'm telling you. Most Nigerians are so happy that we're winning that they weren't actually bothered about how bad we were playing.
Okay, yeah. Because with the Angola game, not because I'm partly Angolan, but I felt like I was angry because I felt like the game was there to be won.
We played shit,
the game
bro.
was there to be won. Osman was losing chances. I think we hit the post once. We had another counter attack in front of goal, and we should have scored. We didn't. You gave up chances, and you didn't put us to the sword. And I said, even though Nigeria, player for player, is stronger than Angola, you guys are playing rubbish. You guys should be dominating a nation like Angola. We have no superstars. You got players like Lookman that's gone for good money. I think he came from RB Leipzig. Now, where's he playing? Atlanta. Exactly. Then you've got Iheanacho, that plays for Leicester City. You've got Chukwueze from Villarreal going to AC Milan. Then you've got Iwobi, that yes, he's not amazing, but he's still a Premier League player. Angola doesn't have one Premier League player. We've got one player, that Gelson Dalla, and he plays for a mid-table Portuguese team. We have no superstars. Where you got all these players playing for big clubs, big leagues, and you don't dominate. You've got all that attacking power and you don't use it. You got Musa, even yesterday's game. You got Ahmed Musa that's got pace, got experience. Why is he not getting a game? It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any. You have to sack this manager. Pesero has to go, bro. He has to.
Even if I was the Nigerian Football Federation chairman, even if he won the Afcon, he would still go. I would still sack him. For real though.
Has there been any talks about Pesero losing his job since yesterday?
Yeah, I guess he's leaving though. Although I heard he's leaving though.
Are they sacking him or is he going to step down?
I heard he's leaving. That it was already agreed he was going to leave.
Where did you get him from? Where was he before he came to your national team?
The only thing I know about the man is they said he lands under Jose Mourinho. That's the only thing I know about the man. And that's why I call him a low budget Jose Mourinho. Like,
you know who he is then? You know who he is? He's Andres Villas-Boas, bro. He's his brother. He landed under Mourinho as well.
Yeah, he landed under Mourinho too.
Trash.
Now look at all the managers that land under Jose Mourinho.
I'm telling you. Nah, it's a joke, man. The thing is, you had options. When you look at your midfield, you didn't have many options. You had Aribo, you had Yusuf, you had Oyenka, you got Oyedika. You didn't have many midfields.
Yeah.
You didn't have many. Was there any other midfielders, Nigerian midfielders, that you wanted to be selected to go to the Afcon that we should know about?
No, apart from NDD, and he was injured.
That was the only one.
Yeah, that was the only one, just NDD. I don't think there was any other person that wasn't selected.
So would you say he could have done better with the players that he had? Because I mean, he doesn't have a lot of options in the midfield.
Yeah, I think he would have done better with the players he had. You understand? You know, for me, it will be in this tournament. It will be in this tournament was very, very, very average. You get what I'm saying? Very, very bang average. And you had a player like Ian Acho on the bench. You bring him in, give him game time. It's simple. You switch things up. You get what I'm saying? Even the Ivorian manager, he switched things up when they sacked their first manager. This one came in and switched things up, took off some players and brought in some players in the starting side. So I believe he would have given Ian Acho especially adequate game time in this tournament over Iwobi. Iwobi was average. Iwobi didn't play shit. Actually, but like I said, I can still actually look at Iwobi and say, okay, bro, I can give you some leverage. Maybe the manager didn't want what players like Ian Acho would bring. Because believe me, maybe he wanted players who would actually chase balls down, sit back and mark and all that. You get me? So I don't think like there was nobody.
What do you think about your fullbacks? Because I thought most of the game, your fullbacks, bro, that Sanusi that plays for Porto, he was rubbish. Ola Aina, he was rubbish.
We know Ola Aina from the Premier League. There's nothing special there. Like there's nothing special in Ola Aina. You know, people during this tournament, people were like, Ola Aina, I said, guy, there's nothing special about this guy. He's the guy from Nottingham Forest. There's nothing special there. You get me? You play in a system where you do is sit back and chase down balls, and you want to come and start feeling like. And yesterday you came up against a proper winger. You know, we saw how bad you were. Listen, people be like, Ola Aina was tired. No, Ola Aina wasn't tired. Adingra was too much for him. They are two different things. You get what I'm saying? He wasn't tired. He came up against a proper team. He came up against a proper winger. You get me? He came up against a manager that had a plan, and his manager just had one plan for him: sit back. All I know is a shit defender. Like, to be honest, Kevin Bassey is somebody who we know from Fulham. This season I can't count how many blunders he has made in the Premier League. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, the guy is not fantastic at Fulham. Nah. You get what I'm saying then? So they punched their weight at these tournaments. They did what they could do. You get me? Mourinho did.
What coach do you want to manage Nigeria? Do you want an African coach like the Ivory Coast coach? Is there another coach that you want? Because I saw the Nigerian content creator Have Hope. He said that the problem with Pasero is he's trying to play European football with an African nation and it doesn't work. That's what he said. His opinion. As a fellow Nigerian, what do you make of that comment? Do you think a European manager can do better or win? I mean, Nigeria is expected to win. You're a massive nation. You've got a lot of quality. You always produce quality. Or that doesn't really matter. You would take a European manager. You just need the right man that plays attacking football.
First of all, what I watched yesterday wasn't European football. Or what I've watched throughout this tournament. That wasn't European football. You get what I'm saying? Nah. You can't tell me that's European football. Sit back and counter. That's not European football. We watch the Premier League every day. You get me? That's European football. We watch even what Xabi Alonso is doing at Bayern Leverkusen. That's European football. Exactly what Ivory Coast did yesterday. That's European football. Exactly what Equatorial Guinea did in this tournament. That's European football. You get what I'm saying? So don't tell me, like, man, what you fucking, that guy is not playing no European football. He's playing some Mario football. That's what he's playing. You get me? So on the part of what manager would want, I would want an African manager, a Nigerian manager actually to manage this team. You get me?
Do you have
Someone
a name? Is there a specific manager that you want for Nigeria?
I don't have a name though.
No.
I don't have a name. No, I don't have a name.
Where does your country go from here, bro? Because this is a big loss for you guys. Where do you go from here? Because the expectation is for you guys to win the Afcon. You're like I said, you're a big nation. Where do you go from here as a Nigerian?
Well, we need to go back to the drawing board. You get me? First of all, sack the manager, which is very, very, very important. Sack the manager, get someone else in, and then go back to the drawing board, sort things out. You know, look out there for more players. Yeah, you asked me if I actually wanted another player to be in this squad. I would tell you one player I actually wanted to be in this squad for this Afcon was Nathan Teller from Bayern Leverkusen.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted him to be in this. So we need to actually get somebody else, go out there, sort out for more players, especially midfielders. You get me? There are so many of them out there who can actually do better than what we have now. It's just all about going out there, sort out for them, invite them and all that, and see if they will come through. It's all about going back to the drawing board, and it's all about not just on the managerial aspects, the football federation too. They need to wake up. They really, really need to wake up. We all know they're a corrupt body too, but it's one of those things. So they actually really need to wake up. Most important, pay these players. Pay these players. Whatever you owe them, pay them, because you get me.
They're not been getting paid.
Yeah, they're not been getting paid. Actually, it's so funny, but that's the truth though. They are being owed wages. So pay these players. That's the most important thing. Pay these players, and because actually looking at what they did yesterday or throughout this Afcon, they did better. You get me? Northside, if I'm being owed, I won't give that much.
No, facts.
I won't give that much. You get me? So I feel like, in as much as we're actually going for a new manager, we're actually going back to the drawing board. Pay these players whatever you owe them, and once you pay them whatever you owe them, stop owing them. Because even if you're going to invite somebody else, like for example, if I'm a Nigerian probably playing in Europe, and I'm being invited to come play for Super Eagles, and I hear they are being owed, I won't come. For real, I won't come. You get me?
Yeah, because you haven't been paid. Yeah, if you ain't been paid, you don't turn up for work. Why would you turn up for work?
For real though, yeah, we want to go all about passion. Yes, money drives passion. Yeah, for real, bro. Come on, man. You wake up every morning and go to work. Oh, I love my job. Yes, because you're being paid good money. That's why you love your job. Oh, you love your job. They owe you for 2 months. Oh, I'm being owed. I thought you loved the job. I thought you had passion for the job.
No, I hear it. Listen, chat. Let me know, regardless if you support Arsenal, if you support Man United, if you support Chelsea, would you take Osimhen based on his performance at the Afcon? Let me know in the comments and we'll get into it. To wrap up the show, what did you make of Arsenal, bro? 6-0 against West Ham. I haven't got your thoughts. What was your thoughts, bro? How was Uncle David? How was he?
Uncle David is good. Uncle David is actually leaning towards Mikel Arteta these days, Yeah, it's good though. He said he no longer needs to go punch Arteta. He's actually now he needs to go support Mikel Arteta. But it's good though. It's good. It was a fantastic game yesterday. It was a very good game yesterday, and looking at the fact that we've lost twice to West Ham, we actually needed to do what we did yesterday. You get me? It was actually a very, very, very good performance, and I feel like we should keep going back to Dubai. Every 2 weeks. We need to keep going back to Dubai every 2 weeks for the camp thing and all that. Because ever since we came back from Dubai, it's been a roller coaster. The team has actually been different. And one thing I liked yesterday was the fact that we were so solid at the back. We didn't make any stupid mistakes, and we didn't concede any. You understand? Because for the Liverpool game, we made a mistake, and the Nottingham Forest game, we made a mistake. But yesterday we corrected that. And Declan Rice, what a player! You get me? what a player. This is what you get when you spend 100 million wisely. That's what you get when you spend 100 million correctly. That's what you get. There's so many players like that out there. There's so many fantastic players like that out there that you can use quality money to get. All you need to do is pay. You get what I'm saying? So it was actually a very, very good game. And I like the fact that I want to address something. And, Onwanere was given an opportunity yesterday to play, to showcase what he had. We saw that he was actually a fantastic player. We've already known that, though. But people have always called for Arteta to give, the youths an opportunity and all that and all that. He did that yesterday, though. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He did that yesterday. Thanks to the fact that we're 6-0 up already. So I feel like the youths will get their time when it's their time. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Right? Yeah. Right now, where we are as a club, we're trying to build a title-winning squad. You get what I'm saying? We're trying to chase something. We're trying to win something, and the manager is desperate to win something. So for all those clamoring for give the youth an opportunity, give the youth an opportunity, give the manager a break. You get me? Give the manager a break. We have too many players on the bench who are not even getting game time. You saw them yesterday coming on, the likes of Nelson and the rest. We have still Smith Rowe, who is back injured again. Yes, I want to talk about Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe should be sold this summer. Sell that guy. What's the point? People always go on Partey. Oh, Thomas Partey this, Thomas Partey that, Thomas Partey. Smith Rowe is the same. It's even worse.
Facts, bro.
You understand? But people are always going on Thomas Partey. There's a Smith Rowe who's on the bench wearing the number 10 jersey, wasting the number 10 jersey.
And you're absolutely correct. And I've said this before. At least when Thomas Partey is fit, he delivers. When Smith Rowe is fit, which is next to never, when does he deliver? When's the last time he scored a goal?
Even when Smith Rowe is fit, he's not fit. Smith Rowe is only fit when he's fit because he's on the bench. Let me tell you what. That's the reason why Arteta don't play him. Listen, 65 minutes against West Ham in the Carabao Cup, got injured. You get me? 65 minutes against Nottingham Forest, you're injured. You're injured again. He's never fit. That is the reason Arteta don't look his way. You get what I'm saying? Sell this brother. Sell Smith Rowe. Enough of this. Oh, Ale and whatever. Sell this brother. He's done. You get me? You're not the first club to sell an academy graduate. Go look at the list of academy graduates Pep Guardiola sold. So many of them, we know them today. I was shocked to actually find out that Pep sold Pedro Porro. I was shocked to find out. You understand? He has sold so many talents. So you're not the first to sell academy graduates. Sell this brother. Let him go. You get me? We sold Willock. Willock is doing whatever he's doing at Newcastle. We are doing well as a club. So selling Smith Rowe is not the end of Arsenal Football Club. Oh, Ali, you want him to do well, but he doesn't want to do well. He can't even stay fit.
We saw Balogun. So if we can sell Balogun, we can sell ESR. Balogun was doing good on loan. ESR has never done anything.
If you want the club to sell Nketiah, why don't you want the club to sell Smith Rowe? Nketiah is also an academy graduate.
Well, yeah, we got him through Chelsea, but yeah, I get your point.
You understand? He's an academy graduate. They are all academy graduates. So sell him. We've sold Swazo to Aston Villa Academy. That's from the academy. If a player is not the greatest asset a footballer can have is availability. If a player is not available, that player is useless. You get me? If you are available only when you are on the bench, you are useless. Facts. Look at Tierney. Tierney is busy going on injuries at Real Sociedad whenever I feel like. You get me? The same thing we saw Arsenal. So if a player can't offer you availability, that player is useless. And that's the reason why people are so quick to crack down on Kai Havertz. That's one of the reasons why Kai Havertz is always being picked to play that LCM role. Man is always available. He doesn't get injured. So if I have a Kai Havertz, I have a Fabio Vieira, and then I have a Smith Rowe. Who do you think I would want to get the best out of in that position? Kai Havertz. Because I know he won't get injured. You get what I'm saying?
I hear it. Who was your man of the match yesterday, bro? Who was your man of the match?
Leandro Trossard.
That was bro. That's what I was going with, man. Trossard, man, he played really, really well. You're impressed with Trossard, yeah?
Very, very, fantastic finisher. Trossard is a fantastic finisher. I don't want to sound too controversial though, but Trossard does things in front of goals our strikers can't do. Yeah, for real though. Gabriel Jesus and Nketiah. Gabriel Jesus is a fantastic player, but he's a shit striker. Nketiah, shit striker, shit player. You get me? They are both not. But when you look at Trossard in front of goal, he does what they can't do. Look at that finish, the first goal. Just look at that finish. Cut and shoot. Simple. You don't need to start breaking.
Taking an extra touch, allow the defender to get in position.
Jesus want to beat the defender, and probably beat the defender. He brings you down, and then you scream for a penalty. The samba thing, we want to do the samba thing, like beat the defender and all that. But Trossard kept it simple. You get me? So I was impressed with him yesterday. Fantastic performance in that position. I just wish he had the physique, though. You get me? I wish he had the physique to be that striker. But he was my man of the match. And then if I move away from Trossard, Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard has been fantastic for throughout this season. Martin Odegaard has been fantastic. All Martin Odegaard needs at Arsenal right now is a proper striker. A proper striker. You get me? That's a fantastic midfielder right there. Arteta has done a very good job with Martin Odegaard. I've seen him develop into what he is today. You get me?
For me, I felt like I gave him props. I felt like he played well yesterday. I think other games he's been very frustrating. I think he played decently against Liverpool, but other games throughout the season, I think he's been frustrating. I've always said if he could play forward, release the ball quicker, look to provide a service for the front three, and is a lot quicker in transition, I have no issue with Odegaard. Sometimes he plays it too safe and he breaks down the counter attack. We're going to hit the defense all over the place, and at times he takes too long to release that ball and breaks down the counter attack. If he can break that out of his game and perform the way he performed yesterday, because even when we made substitutions, Odegaard was still creating for the front three, still looking for the pass, still looking for Saka, still trying to create, and we were 6-0 up, and that's the performance, especially as the captain. You have to be the benchmark. You have to be the example for everyone, in your performances, along with other aspects of your game. But I was very happy with Odegaard. I think Ben White played very well. The only one I wasn't very impressed with was Kai Havertz. What did you think of Kai Havertz's game?
Kai Havertz said his game is about attacking spaces, not with the ball. You get what I'm saying? That was what he said in an interview. His game is about attacking spaces, making movements, not with the ball. You get me? So maybe Arteta tells him, go in there, don't get the ball, just attack spaces. Kai Havertz is not there yet. He's not there yet. And honestly, I feel like the best you can get from this player as a Kai Havertz is just probably keep him in the top 9 position, let him attack spaces. Let him make movements. You get me? Because if you play him in that LCM role, damn. The only thing he can give you is he can mark, he can cover grounds. You get me? He can track back. That's what he will give you. But anything other than that, he won't get anything other than that. And then attacking spaces and making movements of the ball. That's all. That's what he can give you. But I feel like yesterday he was that player on the pitch who didn't really impress. Yeah, he didn't really impress.
I agree with you. I think the best use for Kai Havertz is as impact sub. Crosses into the box when you need a goal. He may get your goal because I feel like he offers nothing. I don't think he was vital to the way we transitioned the ball. I don't think he was vital in creating opportunities for the front three. He didn't score a goal. So he doesn't really offer you much if he doesn't score a goal. I think he's more of a luxury player than an influential player on the pitch. So I definitely agree with you, bro. Listen, tell the people where they can follow you, bro. Where can the people
follow me on Gunners Hub Africa. Gunners Hub Africa. Not Gunners Africa Hub, bro. Gunners Hub Africa.
Gunners Hub Africa.
Gunners Hub Africa, yeah.
Send me the link. I'll put it in the chat, bro. Send me the link. If you
I should do that.
If you can't, I'll get the link.
Okay.
But yeah, let the people know where they can find you, bro. And your content.
Follow me on I'm on Facebook as Gunners Hub Africa, TikTok as Ghana South Africa, Instagram as Ghana South Africa, on YouTube as Ghana South Africa. We give you strictly Arsenal African content, strictly standards. Like my man will always say, my man not London side will always say standards. We give you yeah, we give you standards, you know. So just if you love what comes out from the motherland, the Arsenal fans content from the motherland, follow me up on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. We give you match fan reactions and all that. So thank you very much. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Ah, bro, come on, man. Anytime, man. Anytime. Listen, commiserations to Nigeria. You know what I mean? Better luck next time. After you beat my nation, I wanted you guys to win it. I said, okay, the only way you can justify beating my nation is for you to win it. Then I can say, okay, we lost to the champions. You know what I mean? But it wasn't to be, man. It wasn't to be. Quickly, what's the mood right now in Nigeria?
Well, the mood is we're back to let me say we're back to reality. For real though. Everyone is back to reality, you get me? So we shake things off easily. You get me? So I guess, everybody it's over, it's gone, it's gone. I feel like yesterday, although we lost it, I'll be honest with you. Yesterday, although we lost it, but when Hala scored, I shouted goal. I think he needed it though. Man's been through a lot. You get me? Yeah, he needed it. And my bro was like, "Are you shouting goal?" I say, yeah. This guy has been through a lot. You get me? He needed it. You get me?
Nah, but come on, man. That's love, man. You know what I mean? The guy has been through a lot, and it's nice to see him get through that. You know what I mean? After everything that happened to him. So big up to Hala, man. You know what I mean? He stepped up for his nation. He fought cancer and he come through it. So, congratulations to Ivory Coast. And yeah, all Nigerians yesterday were saying Ivory Coast deserved it. You know what I mean? You guys were gracious in defeat. And you said the better team won. And Nigeria need to fix up. And the accountability was there, man. So it was good to see, man. It was good to see. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, we're all Africans, innit? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's an African Cup, but we're all brothers at the end of the day. But listen, Ash, love for the support, love for jumping on. Make sure, familia, you're liking and subscribing to Gunners Hub Africa. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. And yeah, man, listen, we'll definitely get you on the show again, bro. Yeah, love, man. Listen, familia, we're out. Love.